Welcome back to Thionite Plays Xenoblade Chronicles 3. On the last episode, we started the episode here, and we ended it here. Yep, you are not on the incorrect video. This is correct. You are on episode 11. We started in the same place. The last episode, episode 10, only consisted of going to one of those tents, and then walking around, and then ending up back there. Well, technically over here. But, we learned a lot. Oh, there's a thing. Well, before we do Ethel's quest, I'm gonna get this gossip. Give me the gossip. What is it? Those Ouroboros, or whatever they are, sure know their way around a blade. They were kind of unreal, weren't they? What in the ever-loving flames are they? We defy all logic and explanations. We are unknowable quantities in this existence. Either way, on this episode, we're doing Ethel's quest. And Ethel is, of course, the one, the only Silvercoat Ethel. And this is a type of side quest that we have not encountered yet. This is a hero quest. Hero quests are a subcategory of side quests that involve and revolve around unique characters. Leave me alone, hazardous Jarrahead. It's not time for a fight. Heroes, yeah, they're super unique characters. They're basically more than your average grunt. I don't think anyone would ever describe Ethel as an average grunt. Well, some people might, but we don't talk about them. Either way, Galgahorn, we're right here. She's at the top. We have to find the place where we can... It's like a big spiral mountain, and we're gonna climb the spiral mountain. You probably could take him out at some point. Later. We want to talk to Ethel. She's out here doing something that we have not found a reason for. Borealis was just like, oh my god, she's gone. Have you seen her? And we were like, no, we haven't, but we can find her. And look, there she is. But the Hoxes. Oh, nope, it doesn't matter.
Ethel?
Oh, it's you.
What are you doing here?
That's what I was.
Wait, look over there!
Supply drops. Supply containers airdropped from each army's HQ, Agnes Castle and Keves Castle, respectively. Oh, at the HQs at the castle. Just read the prompts, you fool. Just read them. They contain many valuable items. It's always worth looking out for red smoke marking their landing sites. If you notice them, you can hold the ZR button to go find it. Look, I'll hold it myself. There it is. Oh, there. That's better. You can press it and it'll automatically show for it.
Was that a supply drop?
Yes, sent from Agnes.
How can you tell?
We got word that an advanced troop from Agnes had been seen in the area. And if they're in the middle of enemy territory, it has to be due to some kind of operation. The supply drop must be timed for the arrival of a main force.
Funnily enough, it's that supply drop we're after.
Did you know about the Agnian troops, Tyon?
I've known about the presence of Agnian forces in this region for a while. I could never verify that supplies were being dropped, but I won't say I didn't suspect.
Oh yeah? Well, looks like you can verify it now.
From the way that you're talking, it sounds as though you're after supplies too.
Well, medical supplies specifically. We thought Colony 4 might need them.
I see. Then it looks as though we happen to have the same goal.
Really?
Borealis was looking for you. You didn't actually come alone, did you?
I actually did. Your understanding of the situation is correct. And I can't risk any more casualties.
So you thought you'd go and take care of this yourself, huh?
In that case,
I said I couldn't afford any more casualties, and that includes you. I appreciate that you're willing, but Colony 4 is my responsibility.
We want to work with you, Ethel.
Be that as it may.
We've already made our minds up. That's why we're here.
You might end up having to cross swords with people from your own country.
Talking about avoiding casualties. You know that includes you too, Ethel, don't you?
I yield. I can't very well refuse you now.
Don't worry, Ethel. We're not who we used to be.
Yeah, we won't drag you down.
Then if we're agreed, let's hurry and pick up those supplies.
Apologies. And thank you all.
Ethel has temporarily joined the party. That is correct. Heroes. They're special characters called heroes who can join the party. Heroes can travel with you, albeit in some cases only temporarily, and fight by your side.
Head for the smoke rising from the container.
That's over there.
Point.
That's where we're going. Heroes. Ugh.
Let's go pick it up before someone else does.
Yes, we will. Heroes, they'll join your party. They are going to fill up your 7th party slot. And they have a very specific and unique circumstance, ability. They're unique in what they do. Because of all of the heroes that we will meet, each fall into their own particular class. Like, of course, there are attackers and defenders and healers. Oh, no, go away. I want to talk about Ethel specifically right now. Stop chasing me. Go away. Don't light me on fire. Perfect. Ethel. Characters. No, hero. Yes. Ethel, you can go into your heroes subcategory and see what she is. Ethel has the Flash Fencer sub-attacker category genre skill. She's an attacker who pressures foes with dual swords and felling them in short, ferocious bouts. Vicious bouts. Same thing. Ethel is much more like a hyper attack focused type of character rather than someone like Noah or Senna. Senna's the... Yeah, I get confused with the characters. Either way. Okay. One thing you'll notice about the Heroes Quest is that they're voice acted. The voice actors... Not the voice actors, but the voice acting of the cutscenes is now not relegated only to cutscenes. It's also to side quests. Hero quests are the only side quests, like side quests, that have voice acting. And they're the only ones that are marked by a yellow icon. So you'll always be able to tell, oh, it's a side quest for important reasons, important characters. You definitely want to prioritize them over normal side quests because the rewards...
I feel very much the same.
The rewards are much, much better. Ideally because you'll get a hero out of them. So if you run across them, do it. It's really good. The side quests, the stories for them are particularly engaging. A husk. I want to get that. Don't notice me, bird.
Better send them off.
A Tau? Taus? I forget what they're called. I'm 99% sure they're like a Tau. Taus. Yes. Borgin Taus. We're not gonna fight them. I said we're not going to fight them. We need to get down here. Metamural Garden. Oh, we're going to die, aren't we? Yep.
Like this.
Where are we? Okay, let's go up the other way. I'm pretty sure you can just creatively fall down. So let's just creatively fall down.
That container. Doesn't look like we can get to it from here.
Oh, we barely survived, but that's fantastic. You could probably come in from that cave, but I don't exactly know where it comes out, so we're just going to ignore it. So we are all level 17, so we're on par with all of the wild wolves. And look at all these collectibles. They're everywhere. Ooh, lots of red motes.
Hey, this one means business.
Oh, go away. Oh, Agnians.
Hey, something's not right.
What do we do?
No time to daydream. We have to hurry. Ethel!
You're right, Noah. We have no time to waste. Let's rout those nuisances.
They're in perfect unison. But there's no way for them to win because we have Silvercoat Ethel fighting with us. And she is truly amazing when it comes to combat. Oh, I'm as Noah. Oh, lovely. Okay, that's fine. I can deal. Noah is unfortunately still a defender. I'm gonna change out classes whenever we hit level 10 for right now, at the moment, temporarily. And I'll try and swap between characters that we're playing. As long as the roles are well, the roles will change, but I'll typically play as an attacker probably 9 out of 10 times because I do not enjoy playing as defenders or healers because keeping track of aggro is just not something I'm particularly good at. But these Wolves, they really stand no chance because it is 7-on-2. And this one is over half dead, and we are very quickly cutting through them. Wide slash. Butterfly blade, ground beat fusion. I'll be able to explain more in depth about the heroes. Ooh, let's get that chain attack. I'll explain more about the heroes after this quest is done because a lot of mechanics open up. Well, I can explain this right now. How do heroes interact in chain attacks? Well, chain attacks, heroes in chain attacks act as a bonus character role. They each hero in the game has their own completion bonus. So Ethel's is increasing damage ratio by 100 percentage points and grants critical rate up to all allies. And a curious little thing about heroes in chain attacks is they don't drain your the tactical point gauge, chain attack gauge. Normally you'd have 3, but if you mix the hero in, they don't drain it. So you'll have a 4th if you're creative enough with it. So Ethel also has an aspect to her mechanics, and it's called the heroic chain, which is something unique to heroes. So multiplies TP by 150% when in first in line to attack. So we'll use her. We'll start this off with Ethel. And she's got 3 arts, same as everyone else. Cross Impact, Swallowtail, and Silver Cyclone. Cross Impact is a move that grants Power Charge, which just makes your arts more powerful. And Swallowtail, which is a classic back attack. And Silver Cyclone, which is a side critical hit rate plus attack. So if you're attacking from the side, you'll have a higher chance of crit rate. We are going to use... yeah, Cross Impact. That's a good move. Plus, we instantly get that overkill, so you'll notice the EXP bonus is at 238 right now, but every time we attack, it's going to go up. So I'm going to do Noah, because that will bring back Ethel, which is also very good. That'll bump us up to 112. You see the EXP went up to 306. And now with every attack, it goes up even further. 424, fantastic. Now Ethel's back. And then let's do Mio, because Mio is still an attacker. And we'll definitely want to still use Ethel. Because that'll bump it up to like 96. Oh no. Past 100. I can't math, but that's perfectly fine. Because Ethel will, by default, because she's the only one we use, be the one that comes back, which is very good. Let's do Noah. Let's see how high we can get Ethel's attack. Power impact. Cross impact. 137 with plus the 150 is 200. Our first over 200% attack. So as I mentioned before in the various chain attacks, 200 is the point where you would get, see how we used, well, because we used Noah the first time, Ethel pushed us over the 200% bonus, so we get them both back.
Do you think this plan might work?
Oh, we definitely want to use Senna, because she is still an attacker, and we can get even more. Ethel is already up to 206 tactical points. It is insane. Let's Silver Cyclone. Oh, that's great. 225 times 150 is 338. Ethel has the potential to get very high up very quickly. So that bonus EXP is already more than 600%. Truly fantastic.
Phew. Glad that's over.
Yeah, just one thing left.
Ethel.
Huh.
What?
Take your wounded and get out.
Huh.
Leave now. Did I do the right thing just now? As a Kavesi commander?
There was never a reason for any of us to fight in the first place. You did the right thing, in my opinion.
The actions you believe to be correct don't always lead to good outcomes. Some situations aren't salvageable. That's the nature of war. It's beyond anyone's control.
Ethel?
I'm sorry. What a tedious thing to talk about. We'll recover the supplies and head back to Colony 4. I'm afraid I'll need you all a while longer.
I really hope we find some medical supplies.
I hope the same.
We can't just leave this be.
But we'll send these poor, unfortunate soldiers off first. And if you're curious about the song that they're playing, I believe the name of their little flute song is A Life Sent On. If I'm wrong, a little correction will pop up on screen, but if I'm right, nothing will happen.
Something so valuable here.
It's a pretty neat song because there are a bunch of different iterations of it that play throughout the game. But let's see what is in the giant chest.
This is what we were after.
What is it?
Don't drop it, yeah?
Hurry back to Colony 4.
Ether cylinders, accessories, gemstones.
Out of his skin with worry right about now.
Boliaris does seem the type. Either way, it's the middle of the night. No, I don't want that button. Let's just skip travel right back to the colony. Excuse me? Why on earth not? Alright, fine. I guess we won't. So much for convenience. Fine, I'll just collect a bunch of collectibles and then I'll see you back there, unless something interesting happens on the way.
Let's just sneak a peek.
So here we are back at the colony, and we have brought medical supplies. Boliaris, we found both medical supplies and your commander.
Commander? Commander! Commander Ethel! I looked for you everywhere. Where in blazes were you?
I went to fetch medical supplies. Distribute them to the med team.
Yes, Mom, I'll... wait. No. Oh, no, no, you don't.
I'm sorry for making you worry. Just, please. I did this for everyone.
I understand your feelings, but... well, I suppose at least you're unharmed.
That's twice you've helped me out. I owe you another one.
Nah, don't worry about it. We were acting of our own free will.
Then to reward your efforts, I'll work on getting our injured up and about again. Come, Boliaris.
Coming.
Ethel.
What's wrong, Noah?
I was thinking about what you said. The actions you believe to be correct don't always lead to good outcomes. If someone like you says it, then I don't doubt it's probably true. But back then, you helped us. You saved us. You risked your life. Thanks to you, we're alive right now. I can say with certainty that's a good outcome. That's the only thing I'm certain of, actually.
Noah, you...
And we never properly thanked you.
Huh, so we didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Silvercoat Ethel, we want to formally thank you for your courage.
I can hardly recognize the three of you. I'll continue to do my best to live up to my nickname.
Quest complete! No want of courage. Together with Ethel, the party brought back the medical supplies. Their respect for her bravery in the face of any and all danger has only deepened. We get lots of experience and lots of gold and lots of SP comparatively. SP is kind of... it's a small thing to get, so 10 is a lot. Let's go! And heck yes!
May our alliance last.
New hero added! Flash Fencer Ethel. The class inheritor is Noah. Yes, that is correct. Noah can now change into the Flash Fencer Attacker class. Ethel's class. Using buff arts is advised before deploying other arts. Talent art raises the attack power, so make sure to perform role actions. Recruiting heroes officially. Complete a hero's hero quest to have them permanently join the party. Deepen your affinity with a hero to allow your main party members free use of their class. Once a hero formally allies with you, the whole party, or the party member designated as that hero's class inheritor, will gain the ability to assume that hero's class too. Other characters can still acquire a hero's class by fighting alongside the hero or any party member who has learned and set that class for themselves. You can check how close each party member is by going into your character and then your class subsection. Filling in the character's icon fully unlocks a class. The more members you have using that class, the class you want to learn, the quicker you'll be able to teach them to the rest of the team. And yes, even the appearance changes. But I think I will show that off. Eventually, I'll show that off in a minute. Noah.
All under control.
Right now, Noah looks like Mio originally did. But we go into characters, we go into Noah, we go into class. Yes, look at all of those potential heroes. There is a lot of them. I have downloaded the second and the third wave of DLCs. So the DLC heroes, those two, they are in here, but that's going to come much, much later. Do not get your hopes up for either of them anytime soon. We're nowhere near close to them. But right now, Noah is the only one who has this one unlocked. Flash Fencer. You'll see everyone else has that option grayed out. Except for Noah. So,
Leave the enemies to me.
Noah's got the silver coat Noah, and he also has the swords. Exactly what we showed off back in Millick Meadows, the ability to change your outfit, that now applies to heroes. It's amazing. So, between episodes, the plan is... I'm not ending the episode right now, so don't worry about that. But between this episode and the next one, I am going to get anyone whose class, like their original class was at 9, I'm going to get that up to level 10, and their partner's swapped class. So Noah's a sword fighter and his partner's Mio, so I'm going to get both of them up to level 10. So we'll stick with Mio's class for right now. And for Mio, I'm going to get her original class up to 10. Yuni's getting the tactician class up. Tyon getting both of them. And same dealio for Lance and Senna. But that's the thing for between episodes. So we'll start next episode as Noah's and the Flash Fencer, and we'll look furthermore into that detail. And just a quick little last side note. I'm not going to hover over the portraits of anyone else because it might give away who they are, and that's just not something I'm going to do. I'm not going to spend a lot of time in that menu. Well, I might, depending. I just don't want to spoil anything, so I'm going to try and avoid spoiling. And I'll also probably deal with setting up equipment changes also between episodes, unless there's something extraordinary happens. Either way, they wanted us to take a bath, so yeah, we'll take a bath.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Yes, we actually do have something to discuss first. So I'm going to, as discussion topics come up, I'm going to talk about them, because otherwise we will get flooded and lose context.
Could you all come round for a second?
Changes. Looks like wrecking a flame clock isn't enough to make everyone be like us. Yeah. They don't have to worry about the clock, but everything apart from that stays the same. Guess it's just us that can interlink. Change blades, everything like that. Bit of a shame though, innit? That trick with using others' blades is pretty spark and useful. Lance, have you got comfortable with Senna's blade yet? Giant ruddy hammer. Yeah, more or less. I'll tell you this though, bashing enemies around with that thing is a real bloody kick. Oh hey, here's a thought. Why don't we all try using Senna's blade all at once? Offense is the best defense, right? We'd be done in no time. It's like the ultimate game of whack-a-mole. We just need to find, like, hoxes. Hoxes will, they can be substitutes. We could whack a hox. That's perfectly fine. Done and dusted as husks on the ground, yeah. What do you mean? Attackers like Senna can only focus on the offense when they've got a defender to cover them. You have to maintain a balance in team composition. Going all in on any one role would risk total party defeat. It's a TPK. TPK. Yes, that's the acronym. TPW? Team Party Kill Wipe. Whatever. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, you're right. It's exactly as you say. Here's what we do then. Tyon, you do the defender thing, and then everyone else gets the hammer. Were you even listening to me, or does the word balance have too many syllables for you? We get 100 bonus EXP. It's kind of meaningless, but it's a cute little thing to develop a camaraderie between everyone. Everyone can let's clean the clothes. Shiny like a new pair of boots. We don't need to level up. Let's just let's take that bath.
Oh, I'm dead on my feet.
Another bit thinner, I think.
Best bath ever. You taking a dip, Mimi? It's nice and warm.
I might skip today. Wasn't really a sweaty one.
What? How can you miss a hot bath opportunity? Then again, I guess when you smell so nice already, maybe it's no problem. Are you, embarrassed about other people seeing you? There's no need to be. Miss Ethel thought of everything. She even managed to give us a window when the bath would be empty.
Ah, yes. I did know that. I guess maybe I will take a dip.
Atta girl.
Okay, don't wait for me.
All right then. Have a good one. And good night.
Yeah. Good night, Senna.
They should be finished clearing the landslide soon. Soon enough, we'll be able to set out to Ribbi Flats. Colony 4's engineers are excellent. They took care of that faster than I thought they would. I guess we'll be saying bye-bye to Colony 4. Ethel and the others have been good to us. I'd like to see her before I go. Yeah, I want to do that too. I guess we all should. Let's go, Mob Command. Ouroboros, paging Star Command. The affinity level! Oh my gosh, more tutorials! Solving colony folks' problems will deepen your affinity with them. This can be done by completing quests, filling in Collectopedia cards, etc., etc. There is many things. And by doing it, you get bonuses, because it would be pointless otherwise. Raising your affinity with a colony grants affinity bonuses that make your adventure easier. Go to Party Skills, and then Affinity Bonuses to see what you've unlocked. I suppose I could quickly enough do that. Down to Party Skills. Affinity Bonuses. We've got several, but we don't actually have any. Some of them. Speed Jogger. Increases your running speed. Item Retriever. It increases the item collection range. Silent Steps. It reduces the monster's detection range, so they'll see you. It'll be harder for them to see you. Shiny Hunter. Increasing the chances of encountering rare monsters, like the ones with the sparkles by their names. The ones that give better loot. Slow Digestion. By building friendship with people, you can alter the very digestion of your biology. You can extend meal duration. Swift Swimmer. It's much like Speed Jogger, but in the water. It's aquatic running at very fast speeds. And Caravan Call. You can get Nop-ons to visit the colonies, which is useful if you like Nop-ons. Don't worry about traversal skills, or right now, don't worry about them. They're all locked. They'll come later. Affinity bonuses, we've already talked about them. And meal effects, this is where you can also find your meal effects. And you can go to your list and see what they are. EXP boost, CP boost, gold boost, drop boost, and collectible boost. All for EXP, CP, gold, and items. And collectibles. It's self-explanatory. Either way, that was that little thing. Oh, it's Dusty. Dusty.
Time to make tracks, then.
Yeah. Ymir.
We've got places we need to be.
Aren't you supposed to be helping Kratos right now? The flame clock really did get smashed. I can hardly believe it. I mean, I didn't even think you could smash a flame clock. All experimental data pointed to the contrary. Fascinating. You mean you were trying to smash the flame clock yourself? You got some orbs on you, mate. That's hilarious. Floran. So, who ultimately is our true enemy? Is it Agnes or the consoles? Or could it be you? Nah, I didn't mean it. I don't think any of you can know for sure, though. The plot's thickening by the minute. Like a good soup. It gets... Oh, I'm just gonna drop the soup analogy. I'm sure you've heard the recon report, right? The one about the husks being scattered all over? Right by Singbree's funnel, right? That's slap bang in the middle of monster territory. I pity those poor snuffers. Unsent husks. Another topic to discuss. Yord! Didn't I just talk to you? No, I talked to Ymir. What do you have to say? So you guys were originally affiliated with Colonies 9 and Gamma, right? It must have caused quite a stir when word got out that they produced rebels. Do you think they're okay? Somehow, I highly doubt that. I wish we could go and check. Well, who knows what's going to happen? That might be something for the future. I'm not going to talk to the leader of Team Magma. That's not important right now. A Nop-on. I like your name, so you'll be the last person I talk to. Bam Bam. Bam Bam encounter super strong Bunnet. Almost became Bam Bam Schnitzel. but Mega Bunnet look like normal Bunnet. Bam Bam never hear of such things, so not be fooled by cute whiskerings. So apparently there's a rogue Bunnet out there. Is there a chest back there? There might be. There is. Rogue Bunnet. It's probably a unique monster, but we got this container. What's in the loot?
I hope we can make use of this.
Give it to me.
We should take good care of
Silver Nopon coins, as well as sellable only stuff. So money and gold, which is very useful. Nopon coins, super useful for various things if you want to expedite processes. But another piece of gossip. You genuinely want to get the gossip when you see it, because there's no guarantee it'll be there. I saw an old Pharaonis gathering dust in Danag Desert. It's busted, and won't work anyway, right? No point in even going then. A Pharaonis Hulk. Not only will it give unique and helpful tips, but there's no guarantee that they'll be there at a different time of day, so genuinely, my advice, I could not push it hard enough. If you see them, just even if you don't read it then and there, just get it. It saves so much time in the long run.
This Pharaonis, is it Silvercoat?
Yes.
Yeah. Even a dirt rat is still Ethel's partner, I bet.
That it is. Oh, another chest. Give it to me. I want all of the loot.
These are worth a bit, right?
We should take good care
More Nopon coins and more gold. How do we get back? Gotta get back. Okay. Now we can climb the stairs. Climb the stairs. And continue climbing more stairs until we get to the command center. The head of the Pharaonis. Once you enter the office, you'll be unable to include Ethel in the party. So yeah, this is a tiny sub-minor point of no return for Ethel being a party member. It did say she was temporary, but because, my point, because Noah has her class, it's not unimaginably important that you stick with her. So we're just gonna progress the story.
I have to ask, before you go, why is it that you stick together?
Given what's what, we pretty much have to.
Considering how everybody attacks us on sight now.
At this point, I suppose it just panned out this way.
You really think so? That's not really how it looks to me.
Well, one thing's for sure. We were sworn enemies once. And yet, we all share the will to live in the now. Before becoming Ouroboros, I never realized. But that common will, it was reason enough to stick together.
I see. Not everyone makes the choice to fight willingly. Lance said that you have to. Well, right now every one of us has to. There's no question it would be better if they didn't. Your journey may have started out of necessity, but now you're pushing forwards towards a common goal. And that might be all we want, and all that we wish the world could be.
What we wish it could be.
You're heading out as well.
As soon as we're done here, I'll make for the castle.
What?
You forget, I am the commander. We haven't revolted against our nation, so I have to report in.
Ethel, are you sure?
Oh, don't worry. I'll believe in you out of it.
That's not it. The consul earlier turned Mobius. Were it to...
If you mean that monster, I'm well aware of the risk.
Then why?
Because it's my responsibility to those I command. As for the consul, we can say he died in an accident.
And you can't do it remotely.
Now that the consul and Flameclock are both lost to us, I have to make a report, and not over comms. I have to requisition more supplies, too.
And what if they fit you with a new clock?
I can worry about that then.
You're fine with it, really?
Don't get preoccupied with us. Keep to your path. Follow it, wherever it may lead you. Life is short.
I suppose.
Hey, while we're all still here, one more word of warning. The Consul was attempting to remove you from the picture. In light of that, you'll likely come up against hostility. But listen, you should keep engagement to a minimum. Kevis or Agnes. That goes for both of them.
But if we break their clocks, just like with Colony 4 here, they would... well, they would be free, wouldn't they?
You'd do well to remember not everyone thinks the same as I do. Even within this colony, many still haven't come to accept their new reality. To make things even more fraught, in other colonies, there are those who are more than willing to fight, as you'd expect.
So it's no use appealing to their sense of compassion, or hoping they'll treat us fairly? Is that it?
Yes, precisely. You will change the fate of others just by virtue of coming into contact with them. It's quite the burden. You may not want the responsibility.
A burden, perhaps.
All that said, you get embers on your coat, you have to brush them off. If push comes to shove, do not flinch. Do whatever it takes, for the greater good. I wish you all a smooth and fruitful journey. Ouroboros, huh? If only we could have been there as well.
We should check the route data again, make sure we're on the right path. We're on course for Swordmarch. But first, we need to take the southeast road through Ribbi Flats. Ah, yes. That is the route that Ethel recommended. Correct. She said the battlefronts are pretty static at the moment, but do we have any intel about colony deployment? As far as Ethel and Colony 4 is concerned, we've got a pretty good idea, but what about any others? I wouldn't expect any shenanigans all the way out here. In any case, we mustn't let our guard down along the way. Danger could be lurking anywhere in the background, so insecurity stalks us. Not much we can do about that, though. Oh, come on, man. We'll muddle through. Let's hope so. Hey, I mean, if we run into another colony, isn't it necessary? It isn't necessarily a bad thing. You sure about that, Noah? It doesn't matter if we... It doesn't matter if we run into Agnes or Kevis. Either one would mean getting into a dust-up. The language, yet again, escapes me. True, but what I meant was, if we destroyed their flame clock, we'd set everyone free, just like we did for Colony 4. Easy to say. Do you remember the fight we had to do? We had to kill their consul, and all of us needed to transform into Ouroboros just to do that. Well, sure, I mean, if conditions allow it. If we're brushing off embers, we'll have no choice in the matter. That's right. Hey, maybe it's better if we put off worrying about that until the time comes. Uni's speaking some sense there. True, we can react to events as they happen. Play it by ear. Gotcha. I'll apply myself to that. Well, it sounds like a plan. We're just gonna go. Liberating colonies! Destroying a colony's flame clock will liberate it from the consul's grasp. Once liberated, the people are free to act how they like, opening new info fragments and side quests, and potentially so many other stuff. But this does not come without consequences, because every time a colony is liberated, the warning level of its nation, Kevis or Agnes, will increase. The warning level for each nation can be checked in the main menu. And as this level increases, so too will the number of soldiers from each nation deployed on the field. The affinity chart. Oh my gosh, it exists. It's in this game and it's a thing. You can check how various people in the colonies are getting along with each other by using the affinity chart. It also shows you a basic profile for each person. Lots of tutorials and lots of things. And again, we are right by Colony 4. We are ending essentially as we began for the past 2 episodes. Either way, that is going to conclude this episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So whether you've watched for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Later!